Alrighty. Come on, let's get in this room, family. Let's get in the room. Somebody drop good morning in the chat. Somebody drop good morning in the chat. Let's go. Oh man. Oh man. We here. Good morning. Good morning. As I like to say, top of the day. So top of the day to everybody that is in the room right now. Shout out to y'all for being in the room, man. As y'all know, man, it's gonna be another amazing morning session. I'm super excited um, to give y'all today's message. Is anybody else other than me excited? Do y'all get excited for these Wednesday calls? Do y'all get excited for these morning motivational calls with me? Because I don't listen, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I get excited about these calls. So if I'm excited, I know y'all excited. Somebody said they up from in Los Angeles. All right, that means that in LA it's about 6 a.m. If you in AZ, Vegas, it's a little bit, it's a little early for y'all. Okay, it's a little early for y'all. All right, cool. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, let me see here. Here's what I want to do. I'm gonna do something special today. Um, is there anybody in the room who loves these calls so much? Like these morning motivation calls, you love them so much that you feel like you wish that like your mama, your dad, your best friend, your favorite cousin could get on these calls. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Let me see. Okay, here's what I want you to do. We got enough people that said yes. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to take the link that you got to get on today's call. I want you to send it to your bestie. I want you to send it to somebody that you feel like needs some morning motivation. And once you sent the link out, drop how many people, just drop the number of how many people you invited into the chat. If you invited 3 people, put a 3. If you invited 6 people, put a 6. It's okay. This morning motivation call, I want you guys to be able to invite a family member or a friend. All right. So that way they can get on this call, they can get some loving, they can get some motivation, they can get some inspiration because we all need it. Okay. All right. So I'm showing y'all some extra love today. Tell your family, tell your cousin, say, listen, I paid to be in this room. I'm giving you the ability to get in this room. Okay. I see y'all. Somebody put 32 in the chat. Y'all going crazy. I love it. I love it. Also before I get started, I did allow some of my DTD alumni to get access to this call. So if you are an old DTD alumni member, not a current active member, drop alumni in the chat. Shout out to y'all for being in the room. Want to always show y'all some love. 33 people. I love it for you, humble. That's what I'm talking about. All right. I see y'all. I see you, Reem. I see you, Deontay Lynn. I see y'all. I see y'all. DTD alum is in the building. Let's go. Kendall. Okay. I see you. Kendall said, and it's my B day. Shout out to Kendall, man. Happy birthday, Kendall. Everybody put happy birthday in the chat for Kendall, man. And I'm assuming that's Miss Kendall Alexandra. So listen, man, shout out to you. All right. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Listen, for all my alumni in the building. Look, y'all know what y'all need to do. Y'all need to get right back into this program. All right. Y'all cannot let the loving and the learning stop. The more you learn, the more you earn. Y'all know how that go. Happy birthday. All right, good. Okay, good. Okay. Chelsea, I see you all always. Chip Hard, I see you. Let's go. All right, cool. I see all the alumni in the building. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. All right. So I'm as y'all know how the morning calls go. I want to share a video with you guys. And then it's your job, it's your ability to assess the video. What is the message in the video? What are they saying to you? What are they explaining? What are they talking about? Right? What are they actually saying to you? So I'm going to play this video. And then again, it's up to you to assess the video. What are they saying to you in real time? All right. I'm gonna share this video real quick and we're gonna get into it. And I'm gonna tell you guys what I think about the message, what I feel like they're saying. All right. And we're gonna break it down. We're gonna make it make sense. All right, this video is coming to my computer right now. Let me let it download real quick. And we're gonna get into today's call. Let me make sure that I'm good. Oh, I see some people coming in the room. Oh yeah, y'all wasn't playing. Y'all really invited y'all family. Okay. Somebody said they invited 20 family members. Okay, Shauna Renee said she invited 20 family members. All right, let's get it. Let me make sure I'm spotlighted for everybody. Okay, good. So we good on that. All right, cool. So we should be good to go. My video is just downloaded. Hit it here. Okay, cool. Here we go. All right, this video is actually gonna be really, really, really good. You got to pay attention so you can just really catch the message. I think that everybody is gonna get it because to me the message is hidden in plain sight. But here's what I feel like the problem with most of us is that sometimes when a message is given to us, we don't like to take it because that means that now we have to hold ourselves accountable. Somebody put accountability in the chat. 14 invites for Angel Spirit. Good. I invited 32 family member chat. Let's get motivated. Good. Yeah, that's because y'all iPhone chat only go up to 32 people. I know why y'all maxing out on the people that y'all can invite. Y'all iPhone chat only goes to 32 people, so some of your family feel left out too. Y'all like, well, nah, cousin don't need to be in the chat anyway. He weird. Yeah, it's okay. On today's on today's call, here's what I need you to do. Right? Right? Here's what I need you to do. I need you to take some accountability. I need you to say, okay, cool. I'm going to take accountability for where I'm at and this message. I know this message was for me, and it's okay. This it's only going to make you better. All right, it's only going to make you better. That's it. All right, we're going to take some accountability. Let me let the rest of these people in the room, and then we're going to get this call started. Okay. Miss Martha, yes, Miss Martha, send me a Telegram DM. I'm gonna erase your message. I don't want your personal information out there. Send me a personal message on Telegram. Okay, we'll get to you. We'll get you taken care of. Send me a personal message on Telegram. Let me know what the message is, what the call is all about, and we'll get somebody to take care of you. And again, if there's any other old DTD alumni members who you want to get back active inside of the program, you can either email the team or you can send me a direct message on Telegram. I got you. Okay. All right, let's get into it. I'm gonna share my screen. It's up to you guys to decipher the message. What is this video telling me? What is it saying to me? What is it? How is it speaking to me? What's going on here? Let me make sure I understand what's actually happening in my life to where is this video should be applying to me and how can I benefit from this video? So let me get started. Let me go ahead and play this video. If you are ready, drop ready in the chat. If you are ready, drop ready in the chat. And we're going to go ahead and get this video queued up here. All right, here we go. Got to pay attention. Let's lock in. Here we go, right here.
A frog is a cold-blooded animal, and humans are warm-blooded, so our body burns energy or perspires to maintain the same 98.6 degrees. The cold-blooded frog's body temperature goes up and down with the temperature of its surroundings. Although frogs love water, when I hold it over this pot of boiling water, this frog is very uncomfortable and climbs to get away from it. Now, the water in this pot is room temperature, 69.4 degrees, so he's comfortable when I put him in. If I turn the burner on low flame, his body temperature will adjust and slowly he will heat up with the water. The water temperature has risen to 80 degrees and the frog is the same temperature and still comfortable. If I turn up the burner slowly again, he won't notice because he'll continue to change to be the same as his surroundings. When we started, I held the frog over the first pot of boiling water. He was uncomfortable and he tried to get away from the heat. But now, because we're raising the temperature slowly, he doesn't recognize the danger he's in. He just keeps going along with the changes in his surroundings. Eventually, we can turn up the burner to a deadly boil. He will just keep trying to adjust with it. By the time he realizes it's killing him, it's too late. He won't notice in time because he just keeps changing himself to go along with the changes in his surroundings.
What we what y'all thinking? Hold on. Wait, I gotta look at y'all on this one. What we thinking? What we thinking? Come on now, come on, y'all. Come on now. Oh, somebody said poor frog. No. Ain't no poor frog. Ain't no poor frog. Ain't no poor frog. Poor you. Poor you. This ain't about no frog. This about you. Anybody else in here realize that the video wasn't about no frog? It's about you. You the frog. So what's going on? Oh no, I don't know. I might have to play that video one more time. Somebody said that they killed the frog. No, they didn't kill the frog. It was a fake frog at the end. But what is the video saying? What was the message? Do I need to play this video again because you just quite maybe didn't get it? I mean, because the hell with the frog. We understand it, but the reality is that you the frog. What's the okay? I don't know. Maybe let me play it again because for real, like for real, for real though. Let me run it back one more time. Let me run it back one more time. Let me run it back one more time. Instead of seeing a frog, see yourself. Instead of you seeing a frog, see change yourself out with the frog. Change yourself out with the frog and then listen to what he's saying. Let's run it back. Let's run it back. Let's run it back. One more time. Here we go. One more time. Here we go. Oh, don't worry about it. I got you. Oh, I got you.
A frog is a cold-blooded animal, and humans are warm-blooded, so our body burns energy or perspires to maintain the same 98.6 degrees. The cold-blooded frog's body temperature goes up and down with the temperature of its surroundings. Although frogs love water, when I hold it over this pot of boiling water, this frog is very uncomfortable and climbs to get away from it. Now, the water in this pot is room temperature, 69.4 degrees, so he's comfortable when I put him in. If I turn the burner on low flame, his body temperature will adjust and slowly he will heat up with the water. The water temperature has risen to 80 degrees and the frog is the same temperature and still comfortable. If I turn up the burner slowly again, he won't notice because he'll continue to change to be the same as his surroundings. When we started, I held the frog over the first pot of boiling water. He was uncomfortable and he tried to get away from the heat. But now, because we're raising the temperature slowly, he doesn't recognize the danger he's in. He just keeps going along with the changes in his surroundings. Eventually, we can turn up the burner to a deadly boil. He will just keep trying to adjust with it. By the time he realizes it's killing him, it's too late. He won't notice in time because he just keeps changing himself to go along with the changes in his surroundings.
Okay, so what's up? I need y'all to talk to me. Come on now. I need somebody who really understands the message, not somebody who just gonna say, "Hey, Dion." Like, now let me look at these comments. Let me see what y'all saying in here. Let me see. Let me look at these comments. Wow. It's just about 400 people in this room. I want to know who really know what that video was saying. Let's break it down step by step. Let's talk about it. The first thing that he said in the video is that when you look at a frog, unlike humans, what kind of animal is a frog? What did he say? What kind of animal is it? Cold-blooded, right? Cold-blooded. So that means that it's the total opposite of the environment that it was put in, right? And then he said us as humans, it's the opposite of us as humans because we warm-blooded animals, right? He said, but the crazy thing about a frog is that they're even though they cold-blooded, they can adjust to their environment. So the first thing he did was hold it over some boiling water, some water that was already 100 degrees. The frog was like, "Let me get out of here. This is just too hot for me. Too hot, too hot. I don't want that. It's too hot." Right? That's just like you being able to outside looking in, see the environment that let's just say see an environment that you don't want to be in. You say, "I'm not gonna go there. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be around that." Right? Got it. But then he said, because they also can adjust their body temperature to the environment, if we put him in some water that's warm and slowly turn up the temperature, just slowly turn up the temperature, he will adjust to the environment, but he will adjust to the environment so much to the point to where he causes self-inflicting wounds to the point to where it causes death. It causes death. Let me tell you guys what this really says to me because I'm looking at it two ways. Somebody drop a two in the chat. I'm looking at this in two ways because I feel like because your environment is everything. Somebody put environment in the chat. It is one. Your environment is either going to grow you or it is going to kill you. Because remember what I always say in life, there's only two things happen. Are you growing or you dying in life? You don't get to pick. There's no in between, right? So either your environment is going to grow you or your environment is going to kill you. So just like the frog, you could be in an environment that is going to be conducive to your success, or you could be in an environment that is going to be conducive to your unsuccess. It's really up to you based upon the environment that you choose to be in. But the crazy part for most people is that you're in an environment that's slowly killing you and you have not even realized or recognized it yet. And here's what's crazy. You won't realize it until you can extract yourself from the environment and place yourself into a new, different environment that actually elevates you and takes you where you're looking to go. It happened to me when I was in Chicago and I was around the same people, the same environment, talking about the same stuff, right? We was doing the same things over and over and over again, right? And we thought that 6 figures a year was what was success. That's what we thought. Until I simply changed my environment that also turned up the heat on me. See, the video is just not about negativity. It's not about you just being in an environment that's killing you. It's also about being in an environment that can grow you too. But we be so okay and content with our comfort zone, we don't realize that comfort ain't doing nothing but killing our dreams. We have not realized that yet. And we think that it's okay. Oh, well, I'll figure it out. I don't have to leave my family and my friends. I don't have to leave my cousins. I don't have to leave these people in order to go be successful. Yes, you do. If they ain't talking about growing a business, starting a business, scaling, getting to the next level, making millions of dollars a year, your environment is going to keep you exactly where you at. And that's where you don't want to be. Your comfort zone is where your dreams are going to just go to die. That's it. It's simple. If you want better, you have to change the environment. I say it all the time. If you place yourself around a campfire, you will never have to worry about getting cold. But more importantly, if you see somebody else or you see something on fire, you can set yourself on fire too. You can set yourself on fire too. So that means that if Dion right now, if you feel like Dion, you on fire, you killing it, you crushing it, bro. Then all you got to do is get around me. But guess what? The word people also say, well, if you can't take the heat, get out the kitchen. Well, listen, here's what I'm gonna tell you. If you could take this heat, because I'm gonna put that heat on you, I'm gonna push you. I'm gonna make you go to the next level. I'm gonna motivate it. I'm gonna inspire you. The question is can you take it though? Because a rising tide raises all ships. Oh, we got places to go. We got things to do, and we can't settle for 6 figures a year. What is that? What is that? What is that? Listen, y'all, hear me out. Literally in the last 2 weeks, I helped 4 of my mentees crush it, make 6 figures in a day, from lowest to highest. One made 150, Another made 295. Another one made 302. And another one is just right now, just sent me a text and said, I'm a little over $500,000 for the day, coach. Your environment, and but here's the thing. Here's the thing. Look, let me see if I can show y'all this text. Here's the thing. These girls are in the same environment. This is why they turned up. Let me see if I can show y'all this on my other screen. Look, she just sent me this text this morning. Look, I'm gonna show y'all this. See if I can show y'all this. Look, y'all see what that say? What that say? A little shy of 500,000. Hold on, cause we ain't gonna cap. This is what she sent me a few hours ago. Here's what the numbers were. I'm gonna show y'all this. This is in real time. Y'all see that? Cash collected 461,000. This was a few hours ago. I don't know if y'all can see these numbers. Hopefully they kind of get a little clip for y'all. In a day. But the reason why these people are performing at the level that they're performing to is because of their environment. So your environment could turn you up. Your environment can also turn you down. You gotta start making decisions and say to yourself, okay, well, what do I really want out of life? What do I really want out of my life? Am I okay and I'm cool just being content, just settling, being where I'm at? Or do I really want to go to the next level? Here's what I'm gonna tell y'all. It's impossible. It's impossible for me to see somebody else killing it and crushing it, and for me to not say, I gotta have that. I want that. I need that in my life. Listen, I realized it was about 6 or 7 years ago, and I said, I'm just being honest with y'all. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just being honest with y'all. I said, I'm tired of watching everybody else win. And I'm not a part of that. Because remember, I've been an entrepreneur since 2008. I went full-time in 2016. And I said, damn, I've been just stuck at this 6 figures. Anybody else stuck at 6 figures and just you like, bro, I know it's gotta be more. I know 7 figures. I know, come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Like, I don't care who you are. I don't care what you do. Your current lifestyle right now, the money that you're making, the success that you think that you have, the way your bank account looks. I'm going to tell you at the end of the day, you still settling. And anything that settles always ends up at the bottom. You don't get to be cool. You don't get to relax. You don't get to chill. You don't get to continue to accept your current environment and allow it to dictate and predicate your future. Because if your environment ain't serving you, then it can't save you. I'm here to make it make sense. I'm here to serve you. So not only can I just change your life for the rest of your life, but I can save your life. Ryan just put in the chat, I'm stuck at 4 figures. Unacceptable. If you stuck at 4 figures, unacceptable. 5 figures, unacceptable. 6 figures, unacceptable. Y'all, life don't start for nobody financially. Nope, like nobody in here. Life don't start for nobody unless you are at minimum, at least, worst case scenario, making about $500,000 a year. That means that you need to be making anywhere between $1,000 and $2,000 every single day to keep poverty away. In the word, it says money solves all things. So don't be on this call and don't be here saying, well, Dion, well, money ain't everything. Well, okay, well then you go tell that to somebody else. Just hang up. Get off the call. Because you lying to yourself. Because you just got up and you finna go do something to make some money. Or you just came back from doing something to make some money. Or you thinking about some money. Or somebody calling you about some money. Or somebody texting you about some money. Or you on social media scrolling, listening to me, and they talking about some money. So don't tell me money ain't everything. No, I don't want to hear it. We in a war right now because of money. So don't try to stop trying to convince yourself that it's not all about the money when it is. When people bring up money to you, or when people start talking about money, stop trying to shy away from the conversation, trying to run from the conversation because it's making you uncomfortable. You need to be uncomfortable. Stop having those easy conversations because if you keep doing that, your life gonna be hard. Start having a hard and difficult conversation so your life could once in your life be easy. You gotta decide, and you gotta decide in this moment right now in your life, how do you really want your life to look and feel? How do you want your life to look and feel? Hell, I don't know about y'all, but I texted my wife last week. I said, "Hey, look, we had a pretty good week this last week." So I texted my wife the information. I texted her the amount, and she was like, "Okay." She was like, "All right, that's what's up." Because my wife has really truly become numb to all of this. But do you know what I text her? Can anybody guess the amount that I text her? I need y'all to change your environment. When you change your environment, you change yourself. If you feel like you're stuck at a certain financial number, if you want to change it, here's the reality. If nothing changes, nothing changes. If nothing changes, then nothing changes. Write this down if you're taking notes. Write this down if you're taking notes. And if you're in a mentorship program, we're gonna talk about it a little bit more today. I'm gonna go into some details about it a little bit more today, and I'm gonna break down how I was able to execute and run this play. So, unfortunately, if you're not in a mentorship program, you better get in there if you want to hear these details tonight. Okay. $510,000 is what we grossed last week. This was last week. This was last week. And then what I did was is to show my wife a little appreciation. I spent the whole day with her, took her shopping, and then I sent her this. Let me show y'all what I did for her. Spent the whole day with her, took her shopping, and then I sent her this. Sent her 15K. Here's what I'm gonna tell you. I'm not telling you nothing. I'm not showing you nothing to impress you. I'm showing this to press upon you what's possible for you if you stop playing small and you go big. Because here's what I know. I look at a lot of y'all, and I'm talking, and if you listen to this and you think that I'm talking to you, yes, I'm talking to you. I look at a lot of y'all, and I look and I be like, he has no idea. She has no idea how good they really could be. Like I look at a lot of y'all, and I'm like, damn. I'm like, do they really realize the potential that they have? And you know why you will never get to your potential? I just said it. It's your environment. Some of y'all environment, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just giving you the message. Some of y'all environment is your partner. I'm just I'm just the messenger to give the message. Some of y'all environment starts with your partner. You you got somebody that they ain't trying to support you at all. Every time you look up, every time you turn around and you get to talking about how you feeling and your success and what you want to do and this and guess what they doing? Trying to change the subject. They want to get off the phone with you. Why do I gotta compete with my partner? Why do I gotta feel like I gotta dim my light? Hold on. You mean to tell me I gotta dim my light to satisfy you, listen, I'm gonna shine bright as God want me to shine. And if you got a problem with it, if you got a problem with it, then I'm gonna need you to go ahead and get up out of here. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and get up out of here. Cause we not in alignment. Somebody put alignment in the chat. We not in alignment. This ain't gonna work. And a lot of y'all in here is crazy. You like, I've been with my partner for this long, and then we just got engaged. And well, you ask God for all of these signs. You ask God for all of these signs, and He keep giving you signs, and you just want to keep ignoring them. You down in front of jump the broom. You don't even care. You down in front of jump the broom. Okay. Okay, cool. Again, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at your potential. I'm looking at what I know. Like you got to understand. I've been coaching for a long time. I've been teaching for a long time. I've been in leadership position for a long time. Like when a lot of people look at me, they be like, how is Dion just doing what he doing? Bro, I've been doing this. This ain't nothing new. Like if you check my track record since like grammar school, I've been speaking in front of the class in grammar school. When I wasn't playing basketball, I was one of the captains on the team. And when they said who gonna speak and who gonna do this, I'm speaking in front of hundreds of people in front of the high school. I'm getting awarded prom king and Mr. Popular, and I've been doing this for a long time, y'all. Even when I was working the job, been speaking and teaching and leading. This is who I am. This is what I do. But this is what I made myself into, and this is the kind of uncomfortable environment I keep myself in. Yeah, I need everybody in the room because I look at y'all and I say, man, he or she, they could make the money I make. They can help. Some of y'all can make more, some of y'all maybe a little bit less. At the end of the day, we got to work on doing what we got to do in order to keep poverty away. And it's as simple as that. But some of y'all are gonna have to do some of the difficult things that is going that is only going to be the thing that is going to allow you to get to that next level. And you know what you got to do. You know what you got to do. You know who you got to cut off. Because you everybody remember, you have to ask yourself, write this one down. Who am I willing to cut off in order to take off? Who and or what am I willing to give up in order to go up? This is what we have to ask ourselves. This is what we have to think about. So you got to write down the list of names and the people that you talk to on a day-to-day basis. Are the conversations motivating, inspiring you, helping you get to the next level, or are they draining you? If they motivating you and they're inspiring you, helping you get to the next level, that's adding to your financial bank account. It's adding to you spiritually, emotionally, financially, physically. It's pouring into you. But if when you get on these phones and you got to talk to these people in person, you're around these people, you got to deal with these people, if it physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and financially drains you, and every time you turn up, you got to put out some more money. You got to put out another fire. You got to have another depressing conversation. You know what to do. Because in life, you're either growing or you're dying. So my question to everybody in the room is, what do you choose to do with your life? Do you choose to grow or do you choose to die? It's up to you. But your environment is going to predicate your success. Your environment is going to predicate your success. I'm telling you, your environment is going to predicate your success 1000%. So let's clean up the environment. Let's get around the right people that's going to motivate and inspire us. And let's get to the next level. Because like I just talked to y'all about those 4 different people who I just helped make those 6 figures in a day. A lot of them making the money is simply because they were motivated and inspired by the environment. They are all inside of the mentorship program. They all in there, and they all looking at each other saying, dang, okay, I know if that person could do it, I can do it. Then the next person said, if that person could do it, and them 2 people could do it, I can do it. Then the fourth person said, well, if them 3 people could do it, I know I could do it. The environment pushes you to a whole nother level that you never knew that you could get to. But if you don't change the environment, then you can't change your bank account. You change the conversation, you change the compensation. Environment is everything, family. So hopefully when y'all saw that video, y'all took it from a couple different ways and from a positive and from a negative perspective because your environment could definitely hurt you. All right. Listen, family, here's what I want you guys to do. If you got invited to this call, shout out to you for being on the call this morning. We appreciate you and we love you for being here and for being a part of this environment. If you got free access to this call, you're a family member of somebody else that invited you to this call, just drop free in the chat. What I want you to do is I want you to go inside of your family chat. I want you to say, man, I got invited to this call with this guy, and this call was amazing. I didn't know what I was gonna experience, and just drop your key takeaways inside of the chat. Shout out to y'all for being here. It's a lot of people dropping free in the chat. And then for all my current members, what I want you guys to do, I want you guys to go back inside of the community, and I want you to drop your main key takeaway from today's call. Um, what did you feel? What did you think? What did you hear? And what action steps are you going to take in order to change things for you for the better? And then for everybody that's on this call, if you can, screenshot this call right now. We have roughly about 400 people on the call. Let me take a screenshot. I'm gonna shout y'all out too. Um, because right now we got about 400 people on the call roughly for morning motivation. Yep, 397 people on the call. Shout out to y'all for being on the call, being a part of the environment, man. Just loving on each other, growing each other. But listen, today's call, I want y'all to go on your social media platform and I want you to drop your main key takeaways. Drop a screenshot of this call, right? Well, how many people was on this call? And I want you to say, hey, listen, I was on this morning motivation call. I want you to put your key takeaways. I want you to tag me. I'm going to share some of y'all on my Instagram and my social media, okay? I appreciate y'all for tuning in, family. God bless y'all. Have an amazing day. Peace out.